Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. You're doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 19 January 2025. As you can see, we're doing TikTok. We're doing TikTok here, but we took a go in the background. Tired as fuck. We haven't ate today yet, so I'm gonna be taking the advantage or this opportunity to eat. And it's gonna be a cool morning. This is my first time doing a stream this early, so it's actually quite nice. And today we're eating, of course, the mighty, delicious President Choice. Nonetheless, we don't have a president; we have a prime minister. So I'm kind of doubting that this is a Canadian pride, but they'll sell it as a Canadian pride, so we'll pretend like it is, and we'll pretend like a president is a little fancy name for prime minister of a certain company, right? We're eating mozzarella stick, not to be confused with mozzarella dicks, because trust me, not the same. Not the same. So without further ado, these were in the oven. I'm saying oven, but it was the air fryer. I pretend like I'm cooking, but I ain't cooked. I'm not cooking. There's an expression these young people use. Oh, bro, you cooking? No, bro. I'm not. However, it's nice of you to say that I am. As without further ado, I'm fucking hungry. Also super tired. Okay. But, Bubble Butts. I miss Bubble. I miss Powerpuff Girls. Yeah. Very spacey today. This is the shit. We're talking mozzarella. We're talking breadsticks. Talking herb breadsticks. Now, I don't know what herb they're talking about. I'm thinking it's a situation of is it Colonel Colonel Sanders, the guy from PFC, 11 herbs and spices, all secret. And Vinny, what's up, my dude? You Canadian? I am Canadian. I am a French Canadian in French. So I'll pretend like I'm Canadian, but we have our own flag. And how about you? Are you Canadian too? Are you French Canadian? Parles-tu français, mon chum? You prefer English? Te habla español? Te vorbește rumen? Te havarit ruski? I can do it all. By the way, can I offer you some cheese sticks? Mozzarella sticks? I'm in a good mood. It's weird because I'm not supposed to be in a good mood. TikTok closed. So it's kind of sad. I had emotion yesterday. Emotion of the motion. What is the song? The Bad Touch? So if I cut ties, you suck my battleship, please turn me on. I'm Mr. Coffee with the automatic drip. Great song. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but chat. No, nobody know the song. Guess I'm getting older. I guess I'm getting a lot older, but hey, it is 8:50 and we're singing Bad Touch, right? So why not start it off? We just started the live, so as far as intro goes, could be the worst. Sweat, baby sex is a text to drop, and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince will sing about. So put your hands down my pants, and I bet you feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco. Yes, I'm eager, but I'm getting 2 thumbs up. Hello. Why Wi-Fi tough here in Vietnam? I hope you get this. Bro, not only do I get this, but I am very grateful for this. Guys, if you can please follow Sir Winselot. Dude takes his time in Vietnam to text your boy. Now, far from me to lie to you guys, but I like pretending. I like having these fantasy, these fantasy is actually a really good word. But I want to pretend like it's super late for Kyle, which is Sir Winselot. Because it's super late, it does sound like he's making the biggest effort ever, so that is worth a follow. Hello. So like it for me, it's okay, Kyle. You said hi, dude. I'm grateful for you. Enjoy your trip, bro. I don't know what Vietnamese people eat, but enjoy the food. Think of me, and that's more than enough, dude. I'm grateful for you. Connor, what's up, my dude? How are you? Connor. Guys, if you don't follow Connor, also please do. Dude, I've been getting, been in my couple of my life, so, I'm gonna create this whole family, and, we're gonna have some good time. Connor, may I offer you some cheese sticks? Right? I don't offer them to everybody. Now, if you were here 2 minutes ago, you could have heard me offer cheese sticks to somebody else. Okay, if you were here 20 seconds ago, I offered cheese sticks to a third person, but it's a coincidence. Thanks for the fragment. I don't know what I did, but I got a fragment. Beast. I'm gonna be eating because today we have a long day, and yes, I have a long day. I'm tired. I'm really tired. We worked hard last night. But you know what? To the restless goes the glory, and to the glory goes the restless. Something like that. Something along those lines. And mozzarella cheese sticks. So today's weird. Today's kind of the day after a funeral. You know, it's official. I mean, you still mourn a person, right? You know, it has really good cheese. When you chew cheese and it makes a little sound, a little squeak squeak. Really good cheese. Really, really good. Would I recommend these? Not really. Not really. They're expensive as shit. They were really, really expensive. We're talking about 454 grams, or a pound, if you prefer the technical term. And we're talking $10. Yeah, expensive as shit, but it's not that bad of a deal. Listen, I get to make a video out of it. Today we're kind of celebrating 565 followers, so any excuse is good for an excuse. Are we still good to go break the chains? You were wondering what I'm playing? Of course, if you're not wondering, that's also cool. So yeah, I was really emotional yesterday. I cried this morning too. Yeah, just seeing people, multiple people, go on Instagram and talk about how TikTok changed your life, you know, and how, you know, it's weird because TikTok appeared in, let's say 2019, maybe 4 years, maybe 5 years, and it still had a difference. It still had an impact on life. 5 years is a long time. No. 5 years ago we had the pandemic. And that pandemic was something else, you know? So, I mean then, and of course, there was less glorious moments on TikTok, but it's anywhere and everywhere. So, what can I say? What can I do? These are really, really good. Now, the fun part is we're gonna be doing 2 streams today, 2 live. So, one of them is gonna be with Lucio, where we're gonna be talking about news. Kind of went into this red little book thing, for what's it worth, how it is. Kind of different, you know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Really, really nice. Honestly, not the best breakfast, but I love breakfast. I think I would have to go with a cheese baked muffin and a hash brown. Probably the goatest breakfast ever. Okay. More of a sausage kind of guy than bacon. I think bacon is tastier. I think bacon probably the better product. However, it's all about the price. Price is similar. It's a lot more meat with this one. Meat is the most expensive. An egg McMuffin, when you think about it, is bread, it's eggs, and it's the sausage or bacon. The eggs are inexpensive, because they buy it in such large quantity. I got a text. And to make muffin itself, it's inexpensive because they buy it in such large quantity. The bacon doesn't matter how large of a quantity you buy, you will not get I don't know, because for example, right? If you buy a whole pig, you'll get a discount on the pig, right? Because you're taking everything. But then if you take the whole pig, you're having such waste. Even though you get a discount in general, you don't get a discount long term. That's kind of the sucky part, right? Kind of the shitty part. At the same time, you didn't have to, and they didn't force you. Want to save cash? So it depends on what you value most: time or money. Thank you so much for the likes, bro. Appreciate you. Try me name. How are you, tin foil goose? Maybe that is because I have the mouthful. That was hard to say. That was hard to say. Tin foil goose. What's up? Nice to have you. Nice to meet you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The funny part is, and that's not a funny part, but now that we don't have American people on TikTok, most people that I know that are going to be Canadian, and most people that I know that are going to be Canadian is going to be the same time. So when I welcome in somebody in the chat, I'm like, good morning, Callum, how are you, my dude? Callum, ladies and gentlemen, the myth, the legend, Callum. G6? Nah, more for me. So yesterday you seen people that you knew from TikTok on Instagram saying how it affected them, you know? So they say, I don't know, man. Even this morning, I wasn't supposed to do a live because I was like, yo, people don't have some people, you don't have the application, right? So your job is those people, they want to be entertained too, right? Because yes, I understand it sucks for the Americans, and I deeply sympathize with them, and I feel compassion for them, but at the same time, we don't want TikTok to die, so we have to keep it alive, and it's going to be hard to keep it alive, but we'll try our best, you know? And if Canada gets banned, I would have done my part. Tinfoil Goose, are you American? No, I'm Canadian, dude. So Canadian are supposed to possibly be, my apologies, the 51st states. So maybe in a year, if you ask me if I'm American, I'll have to say yes, but for now, Canadian. So, not affected by the ban, but that's a prayer today. How about you, Tinfoil? Where are you from? Ontario, Toronto, New Brunswick, Saskatchewan, Virginia. Cheese sticks. Toronto, nice. You like it there? Okay, Google. Nice. I should not eat and live, but that's the only time that I have. I'm actually from Montreal, so I've never been to Toronto. I've always wanted to go to Toronto because I heard it's a beautiful place. I heard a lot of nature, a lot of mountains. I heard in winter Toronto is actually really, really nice. But mostly I would go there for a restaurant, one simple restaurant. And now you're saying, dude, you would go to Toronto for a restaurant? I would go to Toronto for Jollibee. Now, Tinfoil, tell me, did you ever try Jollibee? Jollibee is hands down the best fried chicken. And I love the Colonel. I love KFC. I grew up with KFC. But yeah, I had friends, Filipino friends, and Jollibee is Filipino, and they would drive 6 hours to get buckets of chicken. They would get a lot of buckets of chicken, but still, they would get a lot of buckets of chicken. And what they would do, which was really, really sweet, was they would be like for family. My bro, his uncle was working with us also. His mom's sister, and I don't remember the fourth member, but what they would do is every single week, one of them would go get buckets for the whole family. So, for example, get 4 buckets, give it to the other families. The next week it was somebody else, and they would do the same thing. They would buy 4 buckets. So they always had a Jollibee, and it was sweet. It was sweet. You know, it's the sense of community. I actually haven't. My friend told me it's good. Yes, bro, but it's very different. So even their spaghetti, I had their spaghetti, and their spaghetti is sweet, but it's actually a good sweet. It's a fun sweet. They have pineapple hamburgers, which we don't see anywhere else. I would go for something simple. I would go with um their gravy is exceptional. Possibly go for the adobo rice, but it's expensive. It's expensive. But nowadays, tinfoil, every single fried chicken is expensive. I don't know if you're a fan. I'm a huge fan. We celebrated 500 followers on YouTube last week, and we followed the tradition of celebrating with KFC, and I bought a bucket of 18 pieces, nothing else, and that bucket cost me, I think it was 80 $90. So yeah, so if you do the math, that's 18, that's 20, that's 90, it's about 22%, 23%. Because if you check the math, is 100 would be 5%, 100 would be 100, you would be close to 5%. If you would see 100, yeah, it's about 22, 23%. So it's expensive, but hey. And if you wanted to do the math, holy, that's a tough question. I would say that every single piece would be around $4. So yeah, for chicken it's actually super expensive. Then you go to the grocery store and everything is expensive. So kind of have this inflation. At least the salary is going up. I know in Toronto, salary is going up. I was talking with people yesterday. They were talking to me about the prices of housing in Toronto. They were from Ontario though. So, but then again, I think Ontario is closer to Toronto than Montreal. So if they have problem with housing, I feel like you guys would have problem with housing. Does it make sense? It makes sense a little bit, a lot. So yeah, so I feel like it would make sense. And if you have problem with housing, like $1 million for a house, doesn't make any sense. So yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. But now it's more so about what we're able to. I think it's pretty bad here. Yeah. I heard about it too. So what I think they wanted to do, bro, and that's just between you and I. I don't know if they call you tinfoil goose tinfoil for conspiracy, but I believe that a lot of people, they want houses to stop. I believe they want to take down houses because you have a terrain, right? I don't know what you said in English. You have a plot of land, a lawn. I don't know what you said in English. I'm gonna say plot of land. Okay, it sounds easier. I know it's around this, and you'll have like 3-4 people versus you can buy a whole freaking condo building, and you buy a whole condo building, and because you get a whole condo building, you're able to get 30 to 40 people. Those 30 to 40 people are paying rent. Out of those rent, there's taxes. Out of those taxes, we pay the government. So just saying. There's some housing tax. My father is a homeowner, and it's once a year. And it's about, I want to say it's about 8,200, but we'll say 1,500 to be sure. That way we don't underestimate it. And worst case scenario, we overshot, and that's okay because you prepared enough cash, right? And yeah, so the housing is pretty bad, but you're seeing it's worldwide. Now, again, if we get to the 51st state, we'll see if it changed things. But I don't know. We'll have to see. It's still really, really early, right? It's a lot of things going on at the same time. With fake TikTok closing. Now, ultimately speaking, if you're on TikTok, right, then we join America, you're gonna get banned. I'm gonna get banned, and it's a bit scary, but then there's no use of worrying about things that you cannot control. So there's no real good answer here. But at the very least, today we're doing good. Today we're okay. There's a lot of things that are not, a lot of people that are not doing okay. So we have to count our blessing, right? Count our blessing. think that's the expression or some shit like that. That's pretty much it. So I received a text. I'm gonna check out the text. Hello. I don't know what that is. My father's saying sorry for the cell because he broke it. I love my father. I don't mind if you broke a phone. It's a material thing. By the way, if you were looking for a I can't. Okay, the screen is broken. If you were looking for a good game to play, I would actually go with Tokyo Break the Chains. I would also go with Arknight, but Arknight, it's a bit harder. Arknight has been going around for a lot longer, so they expect people to have better operator, right? So kind of complicated, but hey, I feel like it's a good complicated. It's a good problem to have. There's more to do, right? But this one to start with, I think this one released. I want to say October. I want to say October. I'm gonna go with 100. No. I'm gonna go with a. We've been playing. I'm trying to understand how many. I'm trying to understand how many we did. How many part of the playlist we did, and I'm thinking it's around the 100. So, if it's around the 100, we're doing one per day. That's 100 day. That is 3 months. We're in January, so you would do January, December, November, right? You would have October, and yeah, I don't know the exact day, but it's October, and it came out, and it was a really good game. I'm a huge fan of Tokyo Ghoul. I know it's not a live gaming, but let's treat it as let's do whatever the fuck we want to do. Because if you're not doing whatever the fuck you want to do, what are you doing, right? I know it's a bit pessimistic. I know it's a bit narcissistic, but there's value in being able to say, today I'm doing this, today I want to do this, right? When you go to work, you're complaining because I don't want to go to work, right? And it's not the fact that you don't want to work, it's getting there. So you see, it's kind of crazy because you're talking about not wanting to go to work, right? So you wake up and your first thought is, oh, I don't want to go to work. But then I'm going to tell you something else. You go to the gym, you work out, right? And the feeling is, oh, I don't want to go to the gym, right? So it's the fact of going someplace else. There's comfort in doing whatever is asked of you to do. I think there's a lot of people that are getting comfortable in having a boss and having to answer to a boss. I think a lot of people get comfortable in not being able to decide their schedule and being like, yeah, but I work 8 hours, so I'm going to be able to relax. But if you were not working 8 hours, then you'd be like, holy shit, what am I supposed to do? Dobry ut, kagila. Translate. Hello. Dobry ut, kagila. Kagila. Yo говорит маленький de русский. Он маленький. Немного небольшой. Okay, we have another. Have you been очень хорошо? No очень. Нормально. Да? And you? No, yeah. Я не знаю, como говорит and you. So and you. It's nice to meet you. I'm gonna follow you. You know what? You seem like a good person. Let's follow you, right? There you go. We're speaking freaking Russian over here. And you guys think that I don't have any hidden talent? Not a text. Okay, cool. Some good peeps. Another translation. Got you. So if you were wondering, Спасибо большое. You see, it's very cool people. And again, the fact that I get to talk to people like that from around the world, that you get to talk to people like that around the world, it's nice, but you're relying on an application that nothing is guaranteed, you know? It's like, shit. Пиздец, сука, блядь. Right? So you don't know what to do. You're afraid that you're gonna be losing something that you were not supposed to have. Doesn't make any sense, right? But yeah, so when you go to the gym, you're like, I don't want to go to the gym. So you realize this is the comfort, and being told what to do is very comforting. because you have an excuse. I didn't want to do that, but I had to. Reality is, you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do, right? There's other people that want to work harder than you. There's other people that want your job more than you do. It's a question of being able to. It's a question of being able to gauge. Okay, I want to do this. I don't want to do this. It's a question of being able to gauge. Okay, you know what? Today I want to do this, and putting yourself first, putting yourself as a want versus I need to. You want to stay all day fucking rot, but that's come from yourself. And I think a lot of decisions that we're doing is either pushed upon us, expected of us. I think expectations are a lot. That's also something that is not necessarily dangerous, but it kind of shitty, because if people expect you to do something, then you feel like you're letting them down by doing this. But it's this whole culture of expecting people to do things. This whole culture of, I'm being asked to do so much. Me asking you to do something doesn't feel like a lot, because we're working so much. But then you're a person expects you to do this. Another person expects you to do this. A third person asks you to do this. And like, yeah, a lot of people, there's a lot of expectation, right? And then you it's so normal. It's so an everyday thing that you don't know when people are expecting too much of you. And then you're putting yourself in a pressure that you don't have to. But then again, it's all a question of your perception, your reaction, how patient you are, who's asking the favor, who's asking you the expectation, how reasonable expectation is. Somebody asks you, hey, give you the moon, you know that you're not going to be able to give them the moon. But if somebody said, hey, do you mind giving me the time? That's also an expectation, right? You're possibly doing something else, right? In both cases, you help someone. And it's also weird, because in both cases, you're helping someone, but you're like, okay, well, I've helped this person that was, okay. Because both people needed help, and you were able to help a person, which is great, but you were not able to help another one, which is kind of shitty, right? But it's a confusing thing. But then again, just able to help. Was I able to help versus did I help? And that's also different. Tuz, thank you so much for the task, bro. I hope you're doing well. Glad to see you're still here. Glad to see nothing happened to you. Hope you're having a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. But I'm gonna pretend like I know it's the morning for you, and I'm gonna pretend like you're possibly at 9:30 a.m. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Drum roll, please. Suspense. We don't know. Give me a sec. Texting a lady. Texting a lady. That's also important. We're talking about needs. That's what I need. Talking about needs versus want. That's what I want to do. So because that's what I want to do, I'm gonna do it. I don't know where it is. See, my fucked up got fucked. My phone got fucked, and it's a bit harder. But you know what? We're not giving up. Never gonna give you up. They're gonna run you down. They'll run around and desert you. I mean, come on. Are you a queen or a cheap whore? That's how you talk to people sometimes, you know? And then you press send, because if you're talking about it and you don't do it, then you're the cheap whore. Now, should you be calling people cheap whore? Most of the time, no. Do I know the person? Do I know that's gonna make her laugh? Yes. That why we're doing it? Yes. Being able to help people is also making sure that they're okay. Making them laugh is making sure that they're okay. You're right? Cool. Cool. That's nice, bro. That's nice. Well, lovely ladies, lovely gentlemen. I was just supposed to eat with you guys, so I wasn't gonna do a long stream. So what I would do, because I still have a pretty freaking busy day, what I would do is I would have to go, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Look, my finger. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry we're ending this abruptly, but busy day, dude. And see, that's the thing. Yeah, I had a busy day. We were talking about needs and wants, And I want to stay. I want to stay, but I need to go. And then you realize that a lot of things that you want to do are overbearing, and your schedule is kind of fucked up. And then you're always stressed because you don't have enough time. Oh mon Dieu, Ad! T'arrives à la fin, ma belle. Ad! Oh! T'arrives à la fin. Comment tu vas? J'espère que tu vas bien. J'espère que tu vas bien, Ad. Je t'adore. Toi, je t'adore. Beautiful Goose, nice to talk to you. Dude, amazing. First time we talk. First time we actually talk, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm certain. But you seem like a good peeps. You seem like a good person. So always cool to meet new people. Arigato gozaimasu. We spoke Russian today to the person. Oh, I'm gonna give a shout out. Thank you for Goose always. Add always. We're gonna give a shout out to there was a Russian girl XXX. Okay, cool. We had whom else? Callum. Callum came in. Super chill dude. Cool. Connor. I was gonna say corner. Connor, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We had Sir Wins-A-Lot, Mr. Kyle himself, and Anthony. No H. So yeah, thank you so much. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. I don't want to go. Fuck. I forget how to leave.